Hey there, and welcome back to Bucks County, Pennsylvania here on Farming Simulator 19. We're on console, PlayStation 4. We're working on our spring tillage here on the big cornfield that's right next to the farm. We're just finishing up. This is the last field we gotta do. We got a big day today. That's why we're out here early in the morning before the sun's fully up. I was hoping maybe we could catch the sunrise while we're out here. I think that would be pretty nice, but we got a big day planned today. We got to finish this field up. That's the first thing on the list, and then after that we got to go pick up our 3 varieties of corn that we're going to be planting this year. We have 2 different varieties of sweet corn that we're going to pick up, just a few bags each of those. We're just trying a couple different sweet corns out, see whichever ones we like best, see whichever ones sell better. And then maybe we'll pick up a couple fields next year and do more sweet corn that way. And then we're also going to get a whole pallet of corn for just regular corn harvesting, which is going to go in this field. So that's what we got planned for today. We're gonna get this last field done first, and then we're gonna head down to the co-op, which is where we're going to be getting our seed. It's a pretty decent ways away. It's down in town, but we'll go pick that up. It shouldn't take too long, a couple hours, and then we'll bring it back. And then we gotta work on the planter because we have a few plans that I'm anxious about and excited about. We are going to be applying to get on the what do you call it? It's like a season. We're applying to be fully organic farm here, and in order for that to work, you have to be fully organic for, I believe it's 3 years before you're even allowed to mark your products organic. So we would have to be fully organic for 3 years without changing the way that we package and sell our stuff. So we would be basically selling sweet corn that is organic, but not selling it as organic. Does that make sense? So in order for the Pennsylvania Organic Board, whoever that is, whoever those people are, in order for them to accept us and give us that little USDA organic sticker on our products, or at least, if we were to package them, the sweet corn, we have to be organic for 3 years fully. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be trying that out, which means we're not going to be able to do fertilizers while we plant. The startup fertilizer, we're going to have to take those boxes off the planter, and hopefully we'll be able to, regain some money from that. So we got to pull those off there, and I'm actually going to take a look at the auction yard. There's a used farm equipment yard down in town as well. It's actually in the next town over. And we're going to go take a look over there. We'll hopefully get some cash for those fertilizer boxes. And we got to pick up some hay equipment. I got to get a baler for sure. I'm looking at a old New Holland baler. I'd love to get one of those. They're pretty cheap, and they're plentiful around here in Pennsylvania, so we'll pick one of those up. I think there's a few different ones at the auction yard we're going to, and I also need to pick up a rake because we don't have a rake. I have that mower, the bush hog, and I have been cleaning up the barn, and looking around the farm a lot, and I've found a few pieces of equipment that are going to come in really big handy doing hay work. We found an old hay wagon, which is pretty necessary. I'd have to throw them in the truck or go buy a new trailer. I guess we could have used the flatbed, but either way, we got a hay cart now, which is good. And I also found a sickle bar mower that was completely grown over and stuck in some bushes, so I found that, and that's going to help us out a lot. I could have used that old bush hog, but that would have basically ruined the quality of the hay. Or I would have had to bought a new mower, but luckily we found that one. So that's what we're going to be using to cut hay this year anyways. Maybe next year we'll upgrade to a bigger one. But just got the old sickle bar for this year, which is fine. That's how they did it back in the day, so that's how we're going to do it this year. make it hard on ourselves, like I said in the first episode. But welcome back. Like I said, I'm glad that you guys came back for episode 2. Been doing a lot of thinking about what this series is going to look like and what we're going to do here, so I'm super excited to get these episodes out to you and get some farm work done here. We're about to finish up these fields, and then we're going to go down and get some seed, like I said, but a few more passes and then we'll be done. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions, please drop them down in the comments, or questions about what mods I'm using, please. I'd love to answer them all, but drop them down in the comments. Leave a like if you like this. Also, if you have any friends that like this type of farming simulator series, please share it with them. I mean, I'm happy to show you guys this farm. I've been playing this game since it was free on PlayStation. I don't know, some of you might know what I'm talking about. You get free games every month, but that's when I got this game. I tried it because it was free, and I basically fell in love with it. So that's what we're doing. If you have friends who like this realistic stuff, please send it to them, share it. I'd love to have more people see this farm. But what I was saying is, I've been working on these farms for so long. I've built probably 20 or 30 farms and spent hours and hours building them, and no one's ever really seen them. I'll show some of my friends, but they don't really play this game or anything, so they don't understand. But I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it, and I'm glad someone's gonna get to enjoy these farms. But I'm just happy to share these with you. So we're gonna get these fields finished up and go pick up some seed today. I've also never seen anyone on here do sweet corn or do different varieties of corn. Like I think that's a cool idea that I had. There's this new mod that came out that now you can buy little bags of, there's like maize bags, silage bags, different little seed bags. That's what I'm gonna pretend they are, using the seeds, but you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. I'm excited. One more swath left after this, and then we'll be done with tillage for this spring. Took a long time, took a day and a half, get it all done, but you gotta do it. Gotta make sure these fields are ready to get seed in them. Last little bit here, we'll take this down to the barn, get it sprayed off, get this disc put away, and get corn planting for the season. Sprayed off. This tractor has been really nice to use. Really enjoy having this on console now. It's a 1486 International 1979. And behind it we got the I'm not sure what year it is. It's an older model John Deere 1630. Not sure what year it is, but did a great job disking up fields this year. So glad I was here. A little bit wider than the chisel that we have, so made it a little nicer. And we're gonna get it put away back in the storage shed over here. There's the old 340 utility sitting out. Gonna be tight again with these doles on, but I think we can manage. Maybe. Perfect. Get this thing unhooked. I'll get the tractor pulled around, and then, well, actually, you know what? While you're here, I guess I gotta pull the planter out. Well, I gotta move this tractor, so I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Alright, well, we got the old John Deere 1750 hooked up. We're gonna get it pulled over to the workshop and get these boxes pulled off of it. Like I said, we're going to be going organic. So we got to go through that trial period. I think they said it was 3 years or 2 years or something like that. But it's going to be worth it because you get to charge a lot more for what you have. So it's nice, and I don't like, personally, I eat all organic and try to eat whole foods as much as I can, but sometimes it can be hard, so we're going to try and fit this in here. I don't know if it's going to fit. I might have to, yeah, that's not going to fit. We're going to have to do this out here. Let me move this around a little bit. The truck is a little bit in the way. We'll put it right here for now. Shut the old tractor off, turn the lights off while we're at it. And we're gonna get these boxes pulled off and we'll get back to you when that's done. Well, isn't that nice? I finished up just in time for the rain to get started, but that's alright. We weren't gonna do any planting today, but let's get this thing moved. It's gonna be in the way. So we'll move it out from here and find a good spot to keep this tractor. We'll put it over here for now, but while I'm over here on this side, I'll show you the mower and the cart that I found. Found this old sickle bar mower. Pretty nice. It's big enough for what we need. I mean, we don't have that much hayfield, so this will be good enough. I found it over here. It was completely overgrown with weeds, and no wonder I didn't notice it when we first moved in. But I also found this guy. It was tucked away in the barn, covered in a bunch of old hay, straw and stuff, and random old parts. But it's in pretty good shape. Should do what we need. Should hold a ton of small square bales anyways. It's really all we're gonna have, at least for this year. The plan anyways, so this is looking pretty good right now, I gotta say. Old school. I like it. I like it a lot. But now we're gonna head down to the supply place. Get us some corn seeds, and hopefully the rain will ease up and we can get some seed in the ground. We're going to work on that lower cornfield first, the one that we were disking up in the last video. We're gonna get that one planted first. As you can see, it's already late spring, so we gotta kind of be quick about it. We'll get that field in first, and then we'll switch out the seed to the other variety that we're gonna get. Put that in the field that's next to that, and then after that, that's all the sweet corn. Then we just have regular corn, you know, whatever variety I decide to pick up at the store. That's what we're going to be working with. It's going to go in this field right here, and in the field, the far cornfield over there, beside the hayfield. That's what that's going to be. So, yep, we're going to go pick this up, and I guess I'll catch up with you whenever I have this ready to bring back to the farm. So, catch you in a little bit. Alright, here we got the last bag of seeds, the sweet corn. Just gonna load it up here as quick as I can so it doesn't get wet. Scoop this up if I can. Let's try to get these strapped down. There we go. Nope, not that one. That one. Nope. There we go. Scoop this up a little bit. Perfect. Close the tailgate. Nope, not that one. We want this one. Nope. There we go. Okay. This ran home. Couldn't get the other corn because they didn't have as many bags as I needed of that variety, so we're gonna come back, pick that up another time, but we gotta get these sweet corn fields planted anyways. But on the way back, we're gonna stop at the sale yard that's right here and take a look at their hay equipment. I saw that they had a New Holland 316 for sale that I would love to pick up, and there's a rake here also that I'm looking at. We got a lot of good stuff in here. They got some weeders that I might take a look at, you know, because we're trying to go organic. But we're gonna park over here by the office. Let's park right here for now. Gonna go take a look at what they have. They got a lot of stuff over here. It's pretty nice. First up, you got some John Deere planters. It's like the same one that we have basically, but it's like an old Ford plow. That's pretty cool. I don't see these too often. But you even got a Bobcat over here. That'd be useful around the farm. I could definitely use that, but not this year. Don't have any use for this sprayer or this sprayer. That would've. Is this a newer spreader or looks like a fertilizer spreader? This would've came in big handy for the liming, but now this weeder, John Deere, might be a little bit too big for what we need this, at least for now, so. This little old Ford one might do the trick. Maybe we'll come back and pick this up if it's still around. I'd love to have one of these instead of having to do it one or two rows at a time. But got some mowers over here. Got a Kuhn. This is a nice Kuhn mower. Got a Haybine. I'd love to get an old Haybine. I wish somebody would make an old Haybine mod for all platforms. I think that would be sweet. You know, like the old style New Holland ones. But here's another small Kuhn mower. We're not gonna buy a new mower this year. We don't need them. But here's a 316 I was looking at getting. This is an older one and it needs a few parts. And it's been worked on a lot, obviously, but this is going to be the one that we're going to try and pick up. This one's a little bit nicer. It's a 575, I think. And it's got the thrower on the back of it, but this one's like 12 grand and this one's only, I think, they're asking like 38 or, no, it's more like 6,000 or something like that. But I think we're going to try and pick this 316 up. I thought about getting this one. They want a decent price for this, but we don't have a big enough field for these big square bells. It's even got the Ford logo on there. It's pretty cool. D1000. These older New Hollands are plentiful around here in Pennsylvania. And these, man, the prices of John Deere are ridiculous. We're not gonna even attempt to get any John Deere stuff, especially with what they got going on right now. Probably could use a tedder. Definitely could use a tedder. It's gonna be raining like this more. We're gonna need a tedder. Here's a rake. I considered getting this one. It's a little cheaper, but I think this one will be a lot better. I'm used to using ones that are like this, you know, this style. So, and it's a little bit bigger, so it shouldn't make quick work of the field that we have. And if we get more fields in the future, this will help. So I think we're gonna try and pick this one up. I think this is a Kuhn, or I can't remember. Doesn't have any markings on it or any logos on it, so I'm not sure. So here's an old stock chopper. Definitely don't need that. Actually, maybe, but we could just use our bush hog, so yeah. There's a couple carts we don't need. These are nice. Not gonna need any of those, so I'm gonna go talk to the guy in here in the office and make an offer on those. So I'll get back to you when we are ready to do some planting. Good morning. It is a beautiful late spring morning here in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Man, it's good to be home. Glad to be back here on Grandpa's farm. Getting up and running. we're gonna head down to the lower cornfield this morning and finally get some sweet corn in the ground. Today's the day. We had a lot of rain yesterday, and the ground temperatures were actually really low because of all that rain, so we weren't able to get any seed in the ground yesterday, but we had 340 down in the fields, taking a look at the planter, you know, adjusting settings, making sure everything was ready for this variety of sweet corn that we got. So we should be good to go this morning. Temperatures are looking good, weather's looking good, and it's beautiful here. I'm glad to be home. So we're gonna park down here on the field and hopefully be able to get some sweet corn in the ground. It's gonna be a little different. We're gonna have to use the you know, the markers on the planter. So we'll see how it goes. But we're gonna get started, so we'll jog over to the tractor, get it fired up, take a look at everything. Nice looking tractor, I gotta say. We were testing it out yesterday, the planter, and it was doing pretty good. We'll check it again as we go, but we're gonna get started. We gotta go in straight rows. So we're gonna start over here. You know what? Actually, let's start right in the middle. That way we have a good starting point. I want to make sure we're kind of straight against this field, so I think this is about what we want to do. Get this straightened out. I'm going to get this lower down. Try and go in straight lines today. We'll see. Oh, you know what? I gotta put this ridge marker down. Oh, not that button. That button, there we go. Put the ridge marker down. Get started. This is my first time having to do it like this. We gotta slow the speed way down. I'm thinking 3 miles per hour here, so this is gonna take a long time. We'll try 4, that should be good enough. This is gonna take a long time doing it like this. No fertilizer, so hopefully it does okay. But we're trying to go all organic, so it's going to be some good corn. There's not going to be any extra chemicals or any of that nonsense in there. It's just going to be good quality seed, good quality corn, grown here in America. So we're going to get this going. It's going to take me a long time to get this field done. But luckily we have the power of time-lapse, so you don't have to watch me do that. So I'm going to throw in a little music. And we'll get this first field of sweet corn planted.
There are many things that I am yet to see. Some I've witnessed, I just can't believe it. The way it all works out. And when it sometimes doesn't go to plan, you're thrown right across and you get stuck in the sand. There's a way somehow. We'll find a way somehow. I know at first instance it might seem hard, my friend. That's why we're always home. That's why we're always home. all, give it all, give it everything you have. Give it all, give it all, give it everything that you have. Give it all, give it all, give it everything that you have. Give it all, give it all, give it everything that you have. I know the first instance it might seem hard, my friend. That's why we're always home. That's why we're always home. It all works out for the better in the end.
Alright, finishing up this last path of corn. First corn in the ground. This is exciting. Driving over some corn here, but that's alright. We'll park up here. Take a look at the newly planted field. Planter was giving me a little troubles. Hasn't been ran like this in a long time, especially without the fertilizer, so a little rusty, and I'm a little rusty. I haven't planted corn like this since I was a young kid, and back then I wasn't even really doing the work, so we're just making it work here with what we got. So we got that in the ground. Next we gotta do a bunch of other corn fields, but we gotta get these seeds switched over first. So, and we'll catch you back when we make some more progress. Well, here we are back at the farm. We're just getting finished up switching these corn seeds over. Here's what the what we had going in the first field. This is the first variety of sweet corn we had going in. Now we're getting it switched over to this variety here. Getting that in the seed boxes. Looks ready. Looks pretty good. Should be ready for the field. I just got off the phone with the sales guy down at the yard, and he did accept my offer on the baler and the rake. He didn't want to bargain with me at first when I talked to him at the shop, but he told me give him a day or two. He was gonna make a couple calls and see if people were interested. So he got back to me. I made an offer for $39 for the rake, and he said that was good. And then I made an offer for the baler, this 316 baler. I told him I would take it home. I'd take it home with me for 76. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get those picked up in the next episode. Hopefully try to load them up on here if they will fit. If not, we'll have to make a couple trips, but that's the plan. Right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this tractor started up, and these seed boxes closed, lift it up, and we're gonna get this taken back down to the field so we can get the second variety of corn going in. But if you guys are enjoying this series, please hit that like button. It really helps out a lot. And if you have somebody who might be interested in the series, go ahead and share it with them too. That helps even more. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have. But I'm really just happy to get this series out and share it with you guys. Share it with people who are interested in what I'm doing here. So really excited to get this second episode out. We're gonna get this second cornfield started, and in the next episode we're gonna start cutting and getting hay ready for the horses that we're gonna get in the future. So if you're ready for that, that's what we're planning on doing. But I'm excited. We're gonna get the hay cut, and if it's dry enough we'll get it raked up. But I think I'm going to end the video here. If you guys are enjoying the series, please hit the like button. I already said all this stuff, but I'm going to leave it right here. So until next time, be safe. Thanks for watching.